Good morning, Bucknutters. Welcome to the Bucknuts Morning 5 here on Wednesday, June 22nd, 2016. I am Dave Biddle. Very happy to be joined by our Duane Long. I apologize for the audio difficulties yesterday. We're going to try this again. Similar to yesterday's show, but we're going to even enhance it, talk about some extra recruits in the 2017 class. I'm going to throw 7 5-star recruits at you, Duane. We're going to go one by one. You can tell me if you think these 5-star recruits are in and out, and anything you want to say about these recruits. Do you think Cam Akers is in or out of Ohio's 2017 class?
I think he's in. I think the kid wants to come here. I think when he brought his parents in here, that they just needed that convincing. And now that they seem to be on board, I think he's going to be a Buckeye. Great looking back. You know, as we were talking about this on the board yesterday in a thread about running backs. I think we're good at running back. I just don't think we're great, and we want to be great again. Cam Akers can make us great again at running back.
J.K. Dobbins, do you see him more as an H-back, whereas he would be the H-back in the class, Cam Akers would be the running back, or do you think they're both running backs?
I think that we'll see. What Urban Meyer seems to like to do is take these guys and let them be versatile. They plug them in wherever he can. To get reps out of him. I think Dobbins, he's just not, my first thing, Dave, I saw was he was 5'11", 200 pounds, and I saw his film and I said, there's no way that kid is 5'11", 200 pounds. He's not either. And now we're getting back down, he's maybe 5'10" in the 185, 190 pound range, and I said, okay, now we're getting a more accurate read on him. I think he might be more of well, I call them wingbacks. I think that's what they are. This H-back stuff, that's what a tight end is, tight end fullback. I think he could be better off at wingback. We'll see. I mean, if he can run between the tackles, some smaller guys can. We'll see. But I think he may end up splitting out a little bit.
The next 5-star recruit, I want you to tell me, will be in or out of Ohio State's 2017 class as wide receiver Trayvon Grimes. You think he'll be in or out, Duane?
He's in. I think we'll get the official on when I think he said August 22nd or 24th. He had some kind of definite time when he wanted to commit. He hasn't really been aggressively going at other schools. I mean, he's always maintained Ohio State was his number one. He's an elite guy. You can never have too many split ends. Those guys that you can just throw it up. If they're one-on-one, they're open. That's the kind of guys you want. Gotten a few of them just added one at a time over the last couple of years. And he's the icing on the cake. He's the one that he's been playing at an elite level for his entire high school career. I mean, Aquinas, they play everybody. I mean, they play Ohio State. I mean, just a big time program, big time athlete. Love the size and strength. This is a guy. You've got defensive backs that are 5'9", 5'10". They're going to go up and try to compete in the air for the ball with this guy. It's a losing proposition for the defense. So he's important to the class, and I think he'd definitely be in.
Another 5-star wide receiver, Tyjon Lindsey. And I know he, is considering Nebraska, maybe some other schools. Do you think Tyjon Lindsey will be a Buckeye? Is he in or out?
I think he's in. I think that we'll see Urban Meyer turn up the heat on him. Let him go look around and get all excited about somebody else for a while, but he'll come in, he'll finish the job. Kid's elite. I mean, he's just killing it in the camps, combines. They can't lay a hand on him. How and just they're trying to touch him down. They can't do that. You could see the films, and How are you going to tackle a guy who can't touch him? He's important to the class too, having that next generation. We've stocked up on the inside receivers, slot guys. Starting to see a few of them leave. We lost a couple last year with Miller and Marshall going early. We could use a guy like that. We don't know what we've got, Dave, because just so little experience with, we've got some guys, but we don't have that guy that is just going to stand up and take charge. Wilson's about as close as we've got. We've got a lot of inexperience in there. I think Lindsey, just looking, the only place we can rate these guys is where they were in high school, and he's the best of them. Any of the guys we've got currently on the roster, when you go back to look at the high school film, he's the best.
5-star safety Jeffrey Okuda, in or out?
I'm saying he's in. I know that Stanford's a bit of a concern. Academics are stressed with the family, but I think football's going to win out here. A league guy, he could play cornerback, safety, wide receiver. We need to get the talent level up in safety. That's about the last place that we're just not elite, all through the depth chart. Numbers are not what they need to be. We've moved a couple of guys over from cornerback. I know that. But, having a guy with the size, he's going to be able to come up. He plays the run as well as he plays the pass. This guy, getting Fuller last year and Okuda this year, I think we could see those two as a combination for years to come.
Buckeye fans would like that. That's for sure. Another 5-star defensive end, Chase Young. You think he's in or out, Duane?
I'm going to say in, but I'm not going to ink that one. I'm going to use a pencil. I think his parents are still going to try to talk him out of going to Ohio State. I think they want him to stay closer to home. Too often the parents win those battles. They'll find every reason why he should stay home, and the one reason that he shouldn't go to Ohio State is because they don't want him that far away from home. And I'm worried about that. Other than that, I think he wants to be a Buckeye. I think if the parents would just say, it's your life and you've got to know where you want to spend the next 3 to 5 years of your life, make your own decision, I think he would be a Buckeye. And the kid is just outstanding. He's big time. He's got that first step that you have to have. That's the first thing I look for in a rush in. A guy that he explodes off the ball, and he's going to beat that tackle, put him off balance from the snap. So, and Chase Young has that. He's got the length. You like having a long guy out there on the edges. He's everything you want in a weak side end.
I want to talk about a couple of 5-stars that we didn't discuss on yesterday's show. Not that anybody would have been able to hear it if we had discussed it. But the first one is linebacker Baron Browning, another 5-star member of the 2017 class. Do you think Baron Browning will be in or out of Ohio State's class?
I want to say in, but I just have to say out. I think he likes it here. I think he'd like to come, but I'm just not hearing the definitive, I want to go to Ohio State like we are with the guys that we've just discussed. I'd love to have him. The kid's a beast, absolute monster. Play inside or outside. He's a lot like Justin Hilliard in that respect, that you could plug him in at any linebacker spot. He's going to be a good fit. He's big enough to play in the middle, play over the tight end. He's got the speed and athleticism to play on the weak side. Love to have him. I wish he would shore that up. He's a guy you take on signing day if he calls you. So I want him to be in. If something says he's going to stay closer to home to me.
5-star offensive guard Wyatt Davis. In fact, he's ranked as the number 1 guard in the country, number 14 overall player in the country. Crystal ball is heavy for Alabama, 89% to Alabama, 11% for UCLA. 2017 offensive guard Wyatt Davis, is he in or out of Ohio State's class, Duane?
He's out. For one reason, I don't think that he's going to be making a decision when we need it. Got a smaller class. It's filling up. We're going to add a few more players probably before the season even starts. So I just don't think he's going to be ready to make a decision when we need to hear from him. He's big time. I don't get that excited about guards, but I would only offer guards here and there. He's one that I would. For one thing, he's really a long kid, Dave. Moves pretty well. I'm not going to be surprised if he does not get a look at right tackle. Definitely a road grader. He moves people. Definitely punishes. Seems to enjoy the game. And when you're talking about a lineman and enjoying the game, means he likes hitting people. I just don't think his timetable's going to work with us.
Yeah, as you mentioned, he's kind of big for a guard. He's 6'5", 310. You see a lot of these guys that are listed as guards coming out of high school are usually more in the 6'3" range. I wonder if he's actually 6'5". If he is, it's a good point. He could very well move to right tackle. Okay, I'm going to throw some four-star names at you in the 2017 class. I don't know why Ohio State's messing with these four-star prospects. Kidding. First four-star, corner Amir Riep from Cincinnati Colerain. Is he in or out of Ohio State's 2017 class, Duane?
I think he's out. We seem to be pushing for him, though. Seems like we want him in the class. Not that I don't think he's a talented enough guy. I definitely see that. I love him. He is where we start running into this numbers crunch. Where are we finding all these scholarships? That's a big thing with him. And if we get Okuda, especially if we get Okuda soon, I wonder if Riep's in. I'd love to have him. A long corner, maybe. I don't see corner in him. I think that Schiano likes those guys. He'll give up a little bit of what I call hip turn, flipping the hips that you like to see in a cornerback. Then I just don't see it in Riep. But I think he could be a great safety. I'm sure he could stay on the field and cover in the slot when we needed him to, when there were three wide or more. But and every down corner, I just don't see it in him. But great looking player. We'll see. He's really more of a we'll see. I wanted to be definitive, in or out, and it looks like they want to take him. I just don't know if they've got the scholarships. If they do, great.
Four-star defensive tackle Jay Tufele. Again, I thought it was Tufele, but Bill Curley corrected me. He said it's Tufele, which sounds a lot better. Is Jay Tufele in or out, Duane?
I think he's in if he wants to come. You don't turn away a elite tackle like that. You just don't. And after his performance, I had some reservations about him as looking at his high school film, level of competition, and he's not the really big frame kid that you like to see, who's really going to tackle in the weight and it's not going to affect his speed and athleticism. But he performed well in a combine environment, really did well against a higher level of competition, and that changes everything. That changes my opinion altogether, that if he is going up against guys that are that go to camps and combines, that get that go and they're big time football players, and they're doing pretty much the same thing they're doing on the football field. They just don't have pads on when the linemen are going at it in these camps and combines. So I think that you have to take a guy like that. You have to. There's just not enough of them. So I'd say and it seems like he has some kind of connection to Ohio State with through Bowen and there seems to be some other connection that he has with Ohio State. Anyway, you just don't turn away a guy like that.
The 10th and final player I'm going to toss your way, four-star corner Jameis Williams. He is ranked as the number 6 corner in the country, number 52 overall prospect in the country. Is Jameis Williams going to be in or out of Ohio State's class, Duane?
I say he's out. I think that they're more interested in Riep than they are in him. It seems like we're going to take Riep, and if we do, I think we just don't. We're going to wish them luck. Again, we're coming back to the fact that we just don't have the scholarships this year. I don't know where we're. If we get past 18, I think we're going to be. It's going to surprise them. 18, 19, no more than 20. I think they'd be happy as hell to get to 20.
Yeah, no kidding. I still think that Urban's going to find a way to get to 20, but, we'll see. Sounds like a lot of people, I'm in the minority there. It seems like most experts feel like it's going to be 18 or 19 like you're saying. I just think Urban's going to find a way to sign 20 in this class. We'll find out. But great insights, as always, out of Duane Long. I really appreciate it, Duane. And thanks to the listeners out there for tuning into the show. Hope everyone has a great day. Let's hear some Buckeye swag, best damn band in the land.